Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. We have Stephen Combs with us once again. He is a public information officer for the Bluffton Township Fire District. Good to have you with us. And
Always good to be here.
We're standing because we've got some car seats. We've got the toddler seat, then we've got the regular baby car seat, and we're talking about car seats being put in safely into cars.
Right.
50% nationally?
Approximately 50%. I mean, if you're going to get accurate, it's about 47% that are not installed correctly, even though parents think they know exactly what they're doing.
And so this particular car seat has a smaller baby in it, but this car seat could go up to like a 2-year-old, right?
Very easily, yeah. And this particular car seat is a rear-facing convertible. So the child would be in a rear-facing position up until they're about 2 years old to 3 years old. In South Carolina, the law says 2 years old at a minimum, but it really depends upon the car seat manufacturer. So the age of the child, the weight of the child, and the height of the child.
Right. Now come over here, if you would, Stephen, and it's really, that baby is in there awful tight. It goes over the shoulders and then over their belly.
So it's basically almost like a race car harness. It's a 5-point harness. So you have 2 points that come across the shoulders, you have 2 points that come across the hips, and then it adjoins right there in the middle. So it's a 5-point configuration. The way that it's most appropriately attached to the child is this chest clip, not too high that would choke them, not too low that it might cause abdominal injuries, but right across that chest line. And then you can adjust the straps, the tension on the straps. The way you know whether it's too tight or not is you can just pinch the top of it. And if you can get anything there, there's an adjustment strap on the front of the chair, and you can just pull that out and tighten it up a little bit.
All right, now this attaches to the car. Now what is that strap back there? Yes.
Right, so once the child transitions to a forward-facing seat, this is part of the lower anchor tether system for the children. And it attaches, typically it'll go somewhere behind the seat. In most cars, there's another hook either up above or behind the seat in the bottom. There's also a lower anchor attachment that will clip into the seats. Since 2003, all cars that are sold in the United States are required to have the latch system.
Okay, very good. Now let's move over to the booster seat.
Sure.
Now, how old? So now they're 2 or 3 in the booster?
Again, it really depends on the size of the child, when they can appropriately transfer. We want to make sure that the seat belt sits in the appropriate position. So, general guidelines when they transfer to this position is probably around elementary school age.
Oh, okay.
When they get to that point, maybe a little bit younger. But we want that seat belt to come across at the appropriate level, not too high, not too low, so that they're secured properly.
And all children should, up until 13, approximately, be in the back seat.
Well, that's exactly what the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration says, is children should ride in the back seat. One of the things that we are always concerned about is having a car seat like this in a front seat. Those airbags deploy out of the dashboard at approximately 200 miles an hour. And so you can imagine the kind of trauma that might involve with a child hitting that.
You at the fire district, do you see a lot of car seats that are in the wrong position, and people come in and you're there to help them to figure out how to
It's a free service. We're not there to try to get them into any kind of trouble. We want the children to ride safely. Oftentimes we're driving down the road and we see a child that is not restrained, and we want them in a car seat so that they can ride safely.
All right, and so if you see that, if they're not restrained, what do you do? Can you
pull
them over? You're not police.
I can't pull them over, but oftentimes if I see them driving down the road, I might just kind of follow them. If I'm in a work truck, that'd be kind of creepy if I'm in a personal vehicle, but, I try to keep that in mind with them.
Okay, very good. Any other tips for us in just a few seconds left?
Real quickly, just remind people to always register your car seat in the event that there are any type of recalls on that. It could be something as simple as a label or a full manufacturer recall.
Okay, very good. Stephen Combs, always great to have you with us.
Thank you.
With the Bluffton Township Fire District. And we will be right back with more news. Don't go away.